I'm only good at one thing in my life, and that's YouTube. I've spent half my life studying what makes people click and actually want to watch these videos. And in return, that has actually helped me scale and build some channels to multiple six figures like these two channels right here, which generated me over $1.1 million. And keep in mind, there's also a few other channels. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I would do if I had to start from scratch on a brand new faceless YouTube channel and scale it to high 6 to even 7 figures on this channel. And real quick, if you think that I'm some genius or that I just got extremely lucky, this is the exact strategy that dozens of my students used to hit their first 5, 10, even first $20,000 months with faceless YouTube channels. One of my female students, whose name is Priti, made her first $46,000 month with this strategy. So it really doesn't matter what situation or given your experience on YouTube, as long as you follow this and you actually try, it will work. And before diving into our first topic, let me tell you one more thing. Although I don't fully support using AI on 100% of your videos and your channels with faceless YouTube, there are still steps where AI is very powerful and 100% safe to use. I myself utilize AI in most of my channels, and it has given impressive results. So in some of these steps, I'm going to show you where you can and can't utilize AI and how it'll actually help you. So if you want to use AI in your channels, it's totally your choice, because the people that will utilize it will move faster and end up getting their channel monetized faster, typically when you use AI the right way. Number one, niche picking, right? Now, the first thing that you need to note, whether you're a beginner or whether you already have some YouTube experience, most niches die in the first 6 months. Now, I'm specifically talking about long form channels because that's how you make the most money, and that's how you're able to quit your job and make passive income or not show your face at all with these long form channels. The reasoning is because most people, they go based off virality. Oh, I saw this channel get views, I saw this video get views, and I think I should just copy it. Well, that might work short term, but if you're trying to make this a full-time thing and you want to run a channel for 1, 2 years, even anything more than that, it's important that you're not picking trend-based or virality-based niches. If you don't know what virality means, it's basically where you rely on crazy amounts of views, viral videos like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, in order to make anywhere from 5 to 10K a month, which, by the way, isn't hard to do with faceless channels. So you want to avoid trend-based niches. These are not good for long-term, and these niches are going to die once the trend ends. Instead, what you can do is you can utilize AI such as Google Gemini. ChatGPT is good for some things, not everything, but Claude mainly, you're able to have fully AI automated channels with this. Now, of course, there's still manual work. You can't just go up to Claude or go up to an AI software and say, generate me a video or generate me a script, and it's going to give you a perfect banger video that's going to make you thousands of dollars. That is not how AI works. The reason why I put fully automated AI niches is because you can build systems, workflows, and repeatable systems that you're able to use for your channel, for your videos, for any type of niche. You just first need to create it and actually build it, which is what no one talks about. So these are the type of channels that you want to get into, because one, you could also have one channel manager that does everything for you, someone that knows how to use AI at an expert level. They can create videos for you, scripts, thumbnails, video generation, everything head to toe with AI, and utilizing it. And of course, doing it the right way, meaning you're going to have some human revisions. You're going to go through, change things, add things, make it in your own way. And of course, that's totally in YouTube's terms. Now, first things first, we're going to find evergreen niches that print, because a lot of you guys are still saying, okay, well, I want to go with something that I can use AI with. How do I find an AI evergreen niche? Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, well, Chris, I know that I want to go with a fully AI automated channel, or one where I can automate it for the most part with AI. How can I find an evergreen niche that's going to print regardless of how many views, regardless of what time of the year it is? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do now. Now, luckily for you watching this video, I have built a niche list put together 2026. I just put this together a few days ago. You can see we have 65 different channels and different niches, and they're grouped by category. So they're all in the same niche and they're all together. That way you can see and reference different niches and channels. And they come with a bunch of different stats. You can see the niche category, channel name, channel link. I put every single thing that you would need in here. And the best part is I built this fully using Claude and AI, and I'm actually going to show you how you can do the same. And I'm going to show you what type of channels we want to look for evergreen. That way, you know, you can be making money long term with this. So if you want access to this niche list where you can go through, I'm going to constantly be updating it every single week. You can grab this spreadsheet by clicking the first link in the description below, and you'll be able to access everything. And from here, you can find your winning niche. And actually, for this example, for finding channels, we're going to be scrolling through this niche list. I'm going to pick a niche and a channel that I think most of you guys, given no matter your experience, whether you're a brand new beginner or you're looking to scale your existing one and potentially get into some other channels, I'm going to go with a niche that's going to work regardless. I'm going to go with this niche in pink, which is elder wisdom / retirement. And you can see we have 3 different channel links. We have Candle of Wisdom, we have Salvatore Benedito, and we have Paul McAllister. Now I'm going to open these links to these channels so you can actually see what type of content they do. And given the category, you should already be able to guess. Now, for some of these, you have to keep in mind channels change every single day, every single week. And so just because you open this at face value and it's not retirement or older people, If you filter most popular, you'll be able to see exactly how we were able to find this and what type of content they're posting. Now, real quick, just doing a quick analysis, I'm looking at their channel stats, which in the last month, they have 850,000 views, which to put in perspective, on channels with older audiences, which this channel clearly has, they're pushing close to $10 RPM, which is how much you get paid for 1,000 views. So if you can get paid $10 for every 1,000 views you get, that is very, very good, because if you do the math, 850 times 10, well, that's obviously $8,500 in the last month just by posting AI content with old people. Same thing with this channel. If we go through here, obviously they haven't uploaded old content or whatever was working before, but they still have very popular, very good videos, 800,000 views. So that's $8,000 around. Now, what also makes a good niche is not only the audience and the type of people watching the video, but also the duration. The longer you can make your videos, the more ads that you're going to be able to place and the more money that you're going to be able to make from your videos and your overall channel. So like if we click on these videos right here, I'm going to open this other one up in a new tab as well. I'm just going to sort by their most popular, and you can see 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago. Like this is a very popping niche. It's just no one's doing it correctly. Like for someone like me that has tons of experience, the biggest thing I see off the bat is they put their exact title and they just threw it in the thumbnail. The hardest stage of life is 65 to 75. They just reword it and put it in the thumbnail. Now it's working so far, so they're probably thinking, well, why would I change it if it's working? But given my experience, you never want to copy paste what's in the title and the thumbnail. The thumbnail and the title should be as simple as possible, straight to the point, but still resonates and makes sense with the audience. So if I go ahead and play this video, you can see they even marked it as AI right here in the bottom left. But if I play this video, you'll be able to instantly tell it's AI.
When you reach your late 60s and early 70s, nobody prepares you for how...
And it also looks pretty realistic, something to note, because this channel is meant for older people, right? People typically between the age of 65 to 75. And just to confirm that, if we go through the comments, turning 70, and I just can't believe how fast it all went. To everyone reading this, we may never meet. I blew past 60, blasted past 70. I'm in my 80s. Like there's tons of people giving their stories or what worked for them or how they wish they would have started a business, whatever it may be. There's people giving their own life advice. I'm 75. And these are real people, real comments. You can go through this exact channel on the spreadsheet that you're getting for free. And you can go and see there's a bunch of different channels like this that target the older audience as well. But back to this channel for this example, it's literally just him talking about the hardest stages of life. And again, it's an AI script, AI avatar. Everything in this video is done with AI. Now, the thing you want to make sure you're not doing is you're using AI head to toe fully. There's no human revisions, and you're just asking Claude, ChatGPT, Nana Banana Pro. It doesn't matter what AI software, that you're not just asking it to generate you things and just slapping it back to back to back, and then you just get a video like this. You need to have human elements. You need to have human revisions. And this video is totally done with AI, and you can see it blew up right away. Just within the first day, 19,000 views. By day 7, the first week this video has been posted, 339,000 views, which is crazy. So now let's go ahead and take a look at this video, and I'll even play this one out loud so you can hear him.
106 years old.
Now this one is a little bit more AI in terms of his face. It looks like he's almost got like bugs on him or something. It looks very, very fake in my opinion. But it's working. And again, you go through right here. I'm 70 and I live in the house I grew up in. My mom and dad left it to me and my brother. I'm 79 years old. I'm 69 years old. Sal, you did it. You did a YouTube with excellent content at 106. People literally think this is an older person. This isn't fake. This isn't bot views. This isn't bot anything. This is a real channel, and it's all based off of old people, and it's people that are trying to watch these videos. Again, here's another channel of theirs. We can go to most popular, 1.6 million views, 1.2 million views, 600,000, 300,000 with the same guy right here. So now that we found a winning niche and we found something that you watching this can do for super, super cheap, if not free. Now that we have this, I'm going to show you how to build your own spreadsheet, how to utilize AI, and how you can actually turn this into a full-time business. And something I want to show you quick, if you're using Claude, it doesn't matter which one you're using. I'm using Fable 5, but I also have a lot of usage. So if you have the free version, just use Sonnet 4.6. And so what I'll do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to grab these channel links right here. So we're going to grab Candle of Wisdom. I'm literally just going to copy this. You could do the exact same thing, and I'll take right versus left as well. And we're going to head to Claude and follow this exact prompt. And this is how you're going to be able to find more channels in this niche, because a lot of people will be able to find 1 or maybe 2 channels, whatever there is initially on this niche list. But if you want to find 5 competitor channels, 10 competitor channels, you just want to get more and more data, this is where you're going to use Claude. And I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So just follow me. Hey Claude, I just sent you 2 YouTube channels. I want you to go through and analyze them and give me and find me keywords and channel links of similar channels that are uploading this old motivation slash life advice type of channels. Now, that wasn't perfect, but you can understand that I basically just want it to pull through, analyze this, see the type of content, see the type of target audience that it's looking for, and I want it to give me other channel names, other channel links that are just like this in the niche. And so now that we're waiting here, check back in a few seconds and it'll have me more channels. So now that it's finding me more channels, you can see that it's adding this to memory. It's doing a bunch of things, and now it's just going to feed me more channels. And while Claude is finding me more channels, I want to go ahead and tell you about my student Jordi. He joined a month ago, and just last month he hit $11,000, and I actually have the full video, which I'll put somewhere on the screen here for you to watch. He joined my mentorship program already making $5,000 a month, and just within 30 days, he made $11,000 that very next month. And there are dozens of other students just like this, with another big one named Priti making $46,000 in a single month, but the month before she made $27,000, which is just crazy. We also have Daniel over here who got 3.5 million views. We have another student right here that got $600 in their first day of monetization. Look at the views, 14.8 million views in a month, on pace for $20,000 already. So if you want the chance to work with me one-on-one and get the same exact help and strategies that I used for Jordi, then click the second link in the description under the free niche list and you can apply to work with me one-on-one. Now let's head back and let's see what Claude actually gave us. So right here, adjacent senior health channels that showed up, and we can go ahead and just click on these and we can open these. Now, the thing to note with AI is it's not perfect. It's not going to give you the exact channels or maybe the exact niches you're looking for. Like here we go. Here's health tips for seniors. So it's not exactly what we're looking for, but it definitely is a good niche and a good channel. Again, they have 400,000 views last month. We can even check this one. They have 800,000. So if you really want it to get something specific, you just have to explain it more in depth, send it video links, and Claude will be able to do that. Now that we have our niche, we have some competitor channels and examples. The next thing that we're going to do now is we're going to set up a channel and actually start the warm-up process on the channel. If you're watching this and you have no idea what trust score or the channel warm-up process is, to simplify, it's where you post on a channel and you're getting 0 impressions or very low amounts of views. And the reason that is because YouTube either doesn't know your target audience, they don't trust you, or they think you're a bot or a scam account. And so that's why we have this warm-up process and actually setting up the channel properly. That way, on your first video, you're getting impressions and you're able to be put into the algorithm, and YouTube's going to show your video to viewers. So step number 2 after finding the niche is warming up a channel properly to avoid getting in the view jail, right? That's a pretty big YouTube word, like, oh, I'm in the 1,000 view jail or 10,000 view jail, whatever it is. That's very common with people because most don't know how to set it up properly. And obviously you picked me for a reason, and I have a bunch of channels to show for it. So I'm going to show you the exact process that I do for warm-ups. Now, when you're doing a channel warm-up, you're basically wanting to use YouTube as a real user. You don't want to post on it. You don't want to make a brand new Gmail account and then the next 10 minutes post a video. That's typically how you get stuck in this view jail. You want to use and warm up a channel from anywhere from 7 to 10 days before posting. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to sit for 7 to 10 days and do nothing. You can still stay ahead, get ahead on videos. You can still hire and find the team that's going to run and produce your videos. You could still stay ahead and get ahead on videos. That way you're not just sitting there for 10 days. But it's important that you follow this process, because if you do not and you try and rush and speed through and just try and post on your channel as fast as possible, there's a high chance that your channel is going to get 0 views or very low impressions, which you do not want. So again, my warm-up process is a little different, where it's 7 to 10 days. And there's a few extra tricks that I have, but that's usually for my one-on-one students. Now, there's a few other steps to this that go more in depth and guarantee more of a higher trust score or more impressions at the start. So if you want that, click the second link in the description and we can see if you're a fit. So now we have the niche, we have the channel, and we have the channel warmed up. This is the most important thing. And now we're on step 3, content and idea strategy. How can we come up with ideas? How can we know that we're doing something right? How do we know when to stop posting, when to stop posting, transition niche? I'm going to go over all of that right now. So what you want to do, and this is why you want to utilize Claude, and you want to go ahead and find it and give Claude everything that you need to know about your channel. So again, let's say that we're going to go with Candle of Wisdom. We're going to go with right versus left. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to send it back to Claude, and then I'm going to send it this also other channel. And then again, just kind of follow the script and the prompt that I'm giving it here. Hey Claude, so I'm making a YouTube channel exactly like Candle of Wisdom. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I need you to give me the most viral. I want you to go through and analyze these videos, analyze the hooks, the thumbnails, the title structure, the formats, everything that I would need to know to create an SOP for freelancers so they can follow it exactly and get me similar results to these. And I want it to be also suited for the target audience. So it needs to be beneficial and it needs to have information and value. And I want you to send me the 5 most viral ideas that I need to follow for the first 5 videos on my channel and explain in depth why they work based off the example channels that I gave you. And again, you don't have to exactly follow what I'm saying, but this is basically what I'm going to be putting. And again, I'm using Fable 5, which is a higher usage, better answer, I would say, version of Claude. But again, if you're using the free version, Fable 5 will eat up a lot of your usage very fast. And now we're going to sit here and wait for Claude to give us this. And the reason why we're using AI and Claude to help us with some of the content and ideation strategy is because me, with my experience, I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now. It's a lot easier for me to go, okay, this looks like a good idea. This looks like a bad idea. We should try this idea. Versus someone that has less experience than me, it's a lot harder to say, okay, well, I know that video did good because it got 2 million views, but I don't know why it did good, right? If you say, hey, Chris, can you break down why this video got 1.5 million views? Well, even though I'm not the target audience and I can't exactly explain to you that I would watch it or why it's beneficial, I can explain to you why other people would want to watch it, and given based on the target audience, what pain points or what it actually feeds and gives value to the viewer, and I'll be able to explain how we can replicate it and basically overall give you the reasoning as to why it did good. And that's where Claude comes in handy, because it bridges that gap from a beginner or someone looking to scale, and it helps to speed that process of understanding what works and how it works, which is most important. So now Claude was done thinking, and it actually says right here, it gives you every information, all the key points as to why this channel and why this video even gets views in the first place, which is what we care about. What actually makes their titles hit? Every top performer stacks the same elements, a specific age anchor. So you can see after 65, between 65 and 75, they're targeting specific age demographics and age ranges. This is perfect. And now we know when we're making our videos, we need to target 70 to 80, 60 to 80, whatever it is. We need to be very specific. We can't just be like, here's the hardest years of your life when you're older. We need to do the hardest years of your life when you're 60 to 80, right? And we can scroll right here. The hardest years of your life between 70 and 80, nobody warns you about. And so direct model of their #1 video of all time, the age stage revelation format forms it. We can see number 2, 7 habits after 65. Again, every video hits specific ranges of ages, which is very, very key for this niche, apparently. Okay, thank you, Claude, for the information. Also, now with thumbnail formats, title structures, the packaging side of the thumbnail, or sorry, the packaging side of the video, I need you to explain the format and what actually we're looking for. I need you to build a structure. That way I can utilize it myself and I can potentially come up with ideas. So now we want it to actually give us what's working and not just spitting out, because again, you don't want to just rely on AI to do all the work for you and say, hey, well, I need to upload 5 videos, give me 5 ideas, and you just copy paste it and you just listen to what Claude says. You want to be able to take the information it's giving you, and you want to be able to implement it and use it yourself, so you can do manual research, look through channels and go, okay, this video did good, and now I want to change it. Instead of this single bed exercise, you could do this single chair exercise, this single living room couch exercise, whatever it may be. That way you can get 500,000 views in a video in a month. And that brings us to our next topic, which is packaging strategy, which is number 4. You never want to copy one-to-one, but you want to replicate what's working. So if you're taking notes, I advise you to write that down on your forehead or something, because I'll say this: good artists steal, but great artists copy. And there's a reason why replicating what works and what's already trending in a proven concept works. Like if you go through their videos, all of their most popular, you can see they have the same exact format. They have the text at the top. They have this doctor face, at least for these 2 videos. And they have a caution sign. They have text with yellow highlights, red, boldness. They have similarities in all their viral videos. And I guarantee you, if you go through their newer videos, which don't have that many views, it's because they change up the style. Like these right here, this is a totally different style, and it did a 1.4x outlier, which is terrible, right? We want outlier videos. We want 2, 3, 4x, 100x videos getting over 1 million views. And you can see literally just by filtering most popular, we can see what type of style works on their channel. And why they stop it, I have no idea. It's just, it seems common sense, but I'm telling you, this is exactly what you want to do for your packaging strategy for your channel. No matter if you're doing AI content, non-AI content, it doesn't matter. Replicate what's already working in the niche, but never copy one-to-one. And it's also important for me to go over and talk about that you want to hire experienced thumbnail designers that have past results in your niche. Now, for some niches, it might be a little bit harder to find. For example, like I need a thumbnail designer for senior health and wellness tips. That might be a little bit hard, but you want to find someone that can replicate and has examples of something in this style similarly. That way, as soon as you pay them and you hire them for your channel, they're already taking off and they already know the exact format to do. And they can just learn your channel specific style. So for example, what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to build a thumbnail from scratch, we're going to go back to Claude right here. Again, I told you I'm going to build everything from scratch as if this was a brand new channel. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take their most popular video, and we're going to head to ChatGPT. Now I'm going to paste this. I'm going to explain to ChatGPT what I am doing. Hey, ChatGPT, I have a YouTube channel centered around health and wellness tips for seniors, and I'm going to send you a video title that I have. I'm going to also send you a reference example of a few images that work for their channel's thumbnail, and I need you to send me a fully done thumbnail that is in their style. Keep the same older person, whether it's a male or female. And again, put this in the YouTube format and I'll let you know if I need any fixings. So now we're going to put that, we're going to send that. And then again, I'm going to put title, boom, there's the title. And we're going to go through and we're going to copy their most viral videos, thumbnails. So we're going to go to here, we're going to go to videos. And I kind of like this format. Again, I'm not a huge fan of all the text, but if it works, again, for this example, what works is what we're going to go with. I'm going to go ahead and grab the thumbnail right here, copy. We're going to head back to ChatGPT. Here's the example. And then let's also steal this example right here. There's a second one, send that. Here are 2 examples. And so now I'm also going to put this to high. That way it can do maximum thinking and it's going to analyze the images. And now I'm switching between ChatGPT and Claude because ChatGPT for image generation is typically better. And Claude just does really deep analysis of explaining why things work. So again, we're going with this video, which is number 1. We have the niche, we have the channel warmed up. We have the first 5 video ideas, and now we're building our actual first video. So far, if you're following along and you're taking notes, you should be in the exact same process that I do. And feel free to go back, rewind places, replay places if you need to in the video, because this is a full in-depth breakdown of how I would start if I was you watching this video with 0 experience. All right, let's see if ChatGPT is done. Boom, just like that. It worked for 47 seconds. So I hope you guys can see this. What used to take years of experience, what used to take $20 to $100 for a thumbnail, you can now generate with ChatGPT in 47 seconds. And the craziest thing is I literally only gave it this prompt and I gave it 2 example images. If you were to break down and, you know, kind of send it more information like I would do, this is definitely not a bad thumbnail. The hardest year is 70 to 80. Nobody warns you. And obviously, again, it didn't go with the exact character. It went with this character, right? I didn't give it a specific channel. I didn't give it a brand. I didn't give it anything to do. I just said copy what works, because for this example, this is what you guys that are watching this video should be doing for your channel. It's this simple. So now we have the thumbnail, and I would just download this, save it, and obviously throw this for the thumbnail when we go to upload it. So now that we have all that, the next step we need to talk about is editing and hiring, because we have everything in place pretty much except for the video and the footage itself. So for editing and hiring, this is when you want to go to places like Upwork.com. You want to look at onlinejobs.ph. The PH stands for Philippines. So Philippines is a third world country. You're able to get people that speak English, people that have good communication skills, and also hire them for cheap, which you're also able to do on Upwork, but typically online jobs. Also, X, aka Twitter, is a very good spot. There's a lot more bot accounts here, so I recommend going from Upwork to onlinejobs.ph to Twitter as your last resort. Upwork is totally free. You can hire, find people, make job posts for free. Online jobs, you have to pay $50 to $60 a month just to message people. So start with Upwork if you're on a budget. And again, I have these 2 notes down here. Keep in mind, always and only hire people who have results to show. If you're looking for a thumbnail designer, you're not going to make a post for a generic thumbnail YouTube cash cow guru thumbnail designer, right? You need somebody in your specific niche. If I'm doing a body cam channel, I'm looking for a video editor, script writer, thumbnail designer, voice actor, doesn't matter. That pertains and has experience in body cam format. That way they already understand the general style, and it's less of a learning curve for them to then learn by me paying them, which makes no sense. And another key point that channels all get wrong, especially when scaling, is you need to focus more on efficient tasks instead of editing. You yourself as a channel owner, I don't do any of the editing. I don't do the thumbnails. I don't do anything except ideation, find new niches, and manage and run the team. Of course, I have to manage and make sure that they're doing their work, because if not, if they're sick or they're slacking, well, who else is going to call them out except for me, the channel owner? No one else is. So you want to make sure that you're leveraging what you're best with and what you can be best spending your time at doing. That way you can just outsource and hire all the other work or the stuff that you're not good at. And if you're also asking, how do we get the scripts? Again, you can utilize AI. You can hire someone to do it for you. Either way, it's a similar process. When you click on a video, you can actually go through here. This is a secret no one will tell you, but it's super obvious. You can just go to the description here. You can go to hit show transcript. On the right side, it's going to pop up here. I have a little extension that lets me copy it for free. We'll head to Claude right here. We'll give it a transcript. And again, I'm just going to say this so you can follow the prompt. Hey, Claude, so I just gave you a prompt of the most viral video from Candle of Wisdom. Please analyze and build a structure that I can then use to duplicate from the 5 viral video ideas that you said in order that I should go with. That way I can copy this and get a very proof of concept, what works for the hook, what works in the middle of the video, and what works for the outro. Again, not a perfect thing and perfect script that I would say, but it's now going to go through, analyze it. And again, the more you give AI videos, the more channels you give them, the more you just talk to AI in general, and it knows your tone, it knows what you're looking for, the better results it's able to give you. So here, me just going back and forth for 1 or 2 messages, it's not going to give me the best answers. Now, that doesn't mean that this thumbnail is bad, or the script it's going to give me, or the 5 ideas it gives me is bad. It just means that it's not going to be to a T perfect as you might think. And boom, just like that, this transcript is a gold mine. The structure underneath is way more deliberate. You can see here now it broke down the hook, the contrast opener, the reframe word, the blame lift, and it breaks down every single thing. So now if you ever have a script or a video idea, you can just say, generate me a script in this proven format that we've already talked about, and it's going to do that in about 5 seconds. So that was the exact systems that I used to literally generate millions of dollars with faceless YouTube automation. Now, the only thing I want you guys to do from this video, hopefully you took notes, is to just execute on this, right? This information is as fresh in your mind as possible. So I want you to go implement and actually take action on what I just showed you. So instead of watching another video, apply this ASAP. And if you want faster results and you want me to personally handhold and walk you through this process with even more strategies in depth, then click the second link in the description below and apply for the one-on-one mentorship. And besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, make sure to click the first link in the description to grab the completely free niche list with over 65 different channels and niche lists that I'll update constantly. And if you want to work with me, it's going to be the second link. But for now, see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down what you learned, and I'll see you guys later.